All right, welcome back. Let's see what's down in the depths of this, wherever this is. Okay, we got a split path. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, well, hold on. Let me just check down here, because sometimes they'll have well, like, you go down and it's just a treasure. Ah, see, look at that. I was right. All right, cool. Globo. Okay. It sounds like those, I'm trying to think. There's the name of an... it sounds like the things that you have to eat in Banjo-Kazooie when you're the alligator. Or is it an alligator or a crocodile? I don't remember. Anyway, who cares? We got the thing. Not sure if I want to try equipping it, because it's probably going to take up both hands, and it's probably going to reduce Medea's defense. I don't know. I sort of prefer attack, or rather defense over attack. So unless I get something that's like way significantly stronger, I'm probably just going to keep the defense. Just in general, I tend to, like, I don't want to lose 8 defense to gain 2 attack, you know, kind of thing. But that's, you know, that's just me. 2 more paths, alright. Oh, I forgot to mention in the other one, we got the 4 save files. I couldn't imagine... Hold on. Oh, alright, sweet. I've seen a couple of those, but I never, I always just walked past them. Or I thought that you could walk over them, so I didn't think anything of them. I'm not sure how many other of those there have been in the game that I just flat out didn't know about. Let's go ahead and kill, let's go ahead and do this fight. Let's kill the multiples dudes first, or the group. But, okay, let's not forget to use the whip, because it hits both. What I was going to say, though, is that like, it must have sucked to, like, if you have a brother, and you got, like, 3 or 4 save files to have it where you don't accidentally save over each other's fucking games. Like, can you imagine, like, what would it, like, if you play an RPG for, like, 20 hours, and then your fucking brother or sister or whatever just isn't paying attention for 1 second, and poof, and it's gone like that. Like, it's so quick. Like, how do you even, like, forgive them? I mean, I guess you would, forgive them, because you're not just gonna hate them for the rest of your life, but, you know, at that point, it's gonna be like, okay, well, we need to buy 2 copies of this fucking game now to make sure that shit doesn't happen again. That actually... I'm not actually sure if that happened to me once. There was a time where we had just moved to... okay, I don't think Break did that much damage. Oh, shit. That was just too bold. Where we had just moved to... we just moved to Illinois, and... Oops. And my dad was in the Air Force, so... And our like, housing unit wasn't ready yet, so the Air Force had just... you know, just said, just stay in a hotel for like 3 weeks, and then when the place is ready, then you can move in or whatever, because I guess they didn't move out yet or something. And so we're all living in this hotel room on the military's nickel, which is kind of was like, okay, well, whatever. But we were playing Shadow Hearts. I just picked it up. I think I bought it from Blockbuster. There's a Blockbuster right down the road that sold games. Or, oh wait, or did we just rent it? I don't fuck. I'm pretty sure we owned it. But I made it to the part where you have the ghost girl, the, like, area of the game where, was her name Lily? I don't remember. But then, like, when you're on the ship and then you have to fight it, and then Alice gets cursed. I made it that far. And it was my first time playing it, so it took me longer. Okay, never mind. Let's not fight these guys. And me and my dad were, like, sharing a memory card, and then I come home from work one day, and my fucking game is not on here. It's just all of his games, because I think we each had multiple save files. And I asked him if he deleted it, and he said no. And I think he actually, like, if he did it, it was an accident, and he might not have even noticed that he did it. So from his perspective, he was telling the truth. So, I mean, I'm not mad at him for, like, lying or anything, but I'm just saying it can happen, and it can happen without even noting it. So, I mean, like, if it was, like, 2 brothers, or if it was someone who wasn't, you know, like me, who isn't you know, someone might just react and just say, "Oh, you fucking liar! It's not here, so you fucking did it." You know, so and then that, I mean, that could have turned into like a big like thing where I could have like stayed pissed at him. Yeah, and Thomas stayed paralyzed, by the way. We'll have to. Pretty sure Medea has a. We'll use. Okay, let me see. I don't use magic outside of battle very often. Actually, let's go ahead and use Fast Joe's peace spell that he has to heal up his poison or paralysis. Okay, let's do heals too while we're here. Hopefully we won't have to, because once we cast this peace spell, we won't get attacked. Okay, we only needed one. All right. All right. Use Fast Joe and peace. Okay, I guess. I was expecting to be like, oh, now weak monsters will avoid you, but I guess as long as it happens, it's fine. That did not work. Well, the spell might have worn off when I left the screen or left the area or whatever. And what the fuck are those things? Are those eyeballs, or are those like places where like spines would come out? I don't know. All right, let's cast it again. Well, now we have to heal again. Yay. Let's see if let's just test it to see if. Well, then again, it does say weak monsters, and if we're in a new area, those monsters might not count as weak monsters if it factors in your level too to determine how much it repels them or whatever. All right, let's just do one more on Mean Ma. I wonder if that's supposed to be short for something. Is it like, is it just they wanted to say like Mean Mother? But then didn't want to abbreviate mom, so they just said ma, because that's about as short as you can get with that. All right, so I saw a town at the last second. Probably gonna have to run from at least a few more fights just to finish exploring. I'm just gonna look a little ways, because like I said, the same thing's probably gonna happen where we're just gonna get sent off to the next area. Boy, those are some derpy looking fucking dudes up there. I do sort of like the sprite on the smiling happy dragon dudes. Are they even supposed to be dragons? Did they confuse each other and then the bottom one hit one of the top guys? That's what it kind of looked like. I was just gonna be okay. It's just slow down goop or whatever. I kind of feel like that might be a secret, so part of me wants to keep going up there. And wow, that is a cool looking sprite. Like an 8-legged, looks like a dragon brontosaurus looking thing. But he's like on his belly, like, wow, he just fucked him up. Wow. Alright. I wish there was a bottle that just healed everybody. Maybe there is later in the game. I'll have to see. And I also forgot to rearrange. Well, I knew I wasn't out of town, so I was like, oh, all that shit that I said I was going to do in the menu by selling the shit. I was like, well, I guess I technically could have just legit, like, moved the bottles. I didn't have to be in a town to do that. I'll try to remember when we do the next episode. Peace has no effect. You're right. You're damn right it has no effect. It hasn't had any effect this whole time. I've still been fighting shitloads of battles. Alright, so that's going to be probably where we need to go. I thought it was going to be a secret because it was sort of a, holy shit, yeah, we're not doing this one. Fuck that. I sort of thought that maybe there'd just be a treasure on the map, on the world map, because it was kind of a secret. It was like kind of secret-y looking because you were going past the, I don't know how to fucking say it, but like here it sort of looks like you might not notice that you can actually walk through it. So I thought I was maybe being clever. Okay, it's like right there. Can I go down through that? I don't think so. I'm not gonna try it. All right, and then a little bit to the left, to the left. That keeps happening in yoga class. I'll just say like twist to the left, and then every time I say to the left, I always have that like to the left, fucking song. Fucking heard that song way too many damn times. I used to live in an area that had like a high black population, and apparently you're not allowed to be like a black woman unless that was like your favorite song. So I just heard it like all the damn time. And then also, I was working at Taco Bell at the time, and I hope we run before Thomas gets too fucked up. Come on. Oh, there we go. Cool. But we would listen to, well, we just called it Taco Bell radio, but it was a corporate Taco Bell, and then they would play music that like matched the demographic of where the store was or whatever. So most of the time it played a lot of like, it played like Hilary Duff and like Avril Lavigne and stuff, but it also played a lot of like old school hip hop and like Will Smith kind of stuff. But then it also played the To the Left song like all the damn time, and just got tired of hearing that shit all the time. Okay, do I have one more? Is that? So I used all of the. Man, I used a lot of mini bottles. There's one empty one, two empty ones. I'm out of mini bottles in battle, or out in the bag. Oh, which is fine. Okay, so all these guys have high bottles, which I guess will save time because I don't have to go into the menu twice. I guess they're only doing 300. 300 HP is certainly not as much as it used to be. It's now just taken forever in the battles. Okay, was this where I came out of, right? I'm pretty sure. And then I went to the right instead of down, but then down leads to the town. Okay, cool. Like I said, my mapping skill is not very good, and my sense of direction is not very good. It's not that it just takes me longer to like get it mentally mapped out and to get my directions, mapped out than the average person, which is, I don't know why that is, but oh well. Okay, we gotta fight these guys. Are these like the sort of equivalent of the metal dudes, the metal slimes in okay, hold on. Why did I have... Okay, let's do a group spell first of all. I'm not sure if these are like the metal slime equivalent where like they run but then they give you a fuckload of either experience or gold. So let's go ahead and just attack him and see if it's worth it. Yeah, see, there he ran. Oh, son of a bitch, and it only... Okay, yep, I'm guessing this is going to be like the thing where every attack is just going to do 1, but then they only have like 8 hit points or some shit. Fire did 6, so... Fire did twice the damage as all 3 other guys combined. If it's going to do 1 anyway, I don't know. Try a break and a bolt and a... Oops. And a battle cunt. Alright. Alright, he stuck around for 1 more turn, so that'll maybe give me enough to kill it, I hope. Man, everything does fucking 1 except Thomas's attack. Ah, that was enough to kill him. Let's see if I was right. 3 gold, 190 experience. I mean, that was a lot, but it wasn't, like, ridiculous. I mean, if I could have killed more than 1... I guess, like... I'm trying to think if it would have been possible to kill more than 1 with Thomas's, fire spell, if I would have used the group version. Why have you come to this town of Misuto? This is no place for people from Nasquat. Okay. It's kind of cool. It's like a misty look, and they got... See, I do like the art in this game. Look at that, just like fucking... Oh, I thought those were eggs. Because they had eggs in the other town. Is that supposed to be an egg just growing, like, halfway up the tree? Alright. Oh, and you actually see it, and then you actually have to climb. I mean, it's not totally realistic, but like they're at least kind of thinking about it. It's clever that they put some thought into that. Alright. But we still got the not... we got the... Stay even in the rough huts? What is a rough hut? But yeah, like I was saying a minute ago, that wasn't like a huge amount of experience, but Thomas's, I don't know if you've noticed, but when I use the group fire spell, it's slightly weaker. It only does, I don't know exactly what the percentage is, but it only does 3 flames, but when you do a single one, it does 4 flames, and that's to represent that it's not quite as strong when you use the group one. So I'm wondering, your Nazgul will soon be destroyed by Lord Zagos. We have an ancient machine. Well, then it's probably a piece of shit, then, if it's so fucking old. Or they probably mean it was older than 10,000 years ago, back before all the shit hit the fan. Now, are you gonna cut me like the other guy at the town cut me? Alright. Not selling me any shit either. I do also sort of like how, I don't know, there is some stuff I like about this game. Like in this, like you get to the town and you're like, hey, a new town to buy new shit, and now this is the second town where they're just like, no, we're not selling you shit. So it kind of ruins your expectation, because whenever you go to a town in an RPG, you're like, hey, I have the expectation that I'm going to be able to buy new shit. Woohoo! So you get all excited, and then it's like, oh, you can't get it. Oh, this sucks. It is nice to be like thrown for a loop, because a lot of times when we play RPGs, we kind of get into that. Ooh, the magic of A. Is that hair? You get into that like specific kind of play style, and then there's a lot of things that are the same in RPGs. So it is nice to be like thrown out of your usual loop. All right, what do you have to say? Do you plan to meet with Joyce, the woman who lives here? Yes. Go ahead and meet with her, but don't expect to come back in one piece. Okay, so is there a mouse in there? Hello, little guy. Are you going to be nice to us, or have your parents taught you to be racist already? People are really smelly. Why do you smell like that? Maybe we actually do smell different to these people. See, because he wasn't... Oh, I got an air CD. See, because he wasn't... he has like that curiosity of a child. He didn't flat out go, oh, you stink, what the hell's wrong with you, you know? But like, maybe if a child is saying it, then maybe it's legitimate, but maybe he's just, you know, he's a child, so he's just saying it. It sounds rude, but he might just legitimately be wondering. No one's going to open up to you people from Naskuat the way things are now. Leave this town quietly. You were talking to Joyce from that weirdo's bakery, weren't you? No, I did not go in there yet. So when they said you can't talk to her with the town the way it is now, does that mean that when we clear up this mist or whatever, that maybe then they'll be nicer once I solve their problem for them? And I also don't remember if I had gone in here. Nothing to sell to people from Nasquat. I wonder what it is, like, how can they tell right away that I'm not from this continent? I guess I don't have the pointed ear things. Alright, let's see what's up here. You have to see the top of the building to even know what it is. Like right there, I couldn't see if there was a symbol to show what it was. And I got the green milk. That's probably not what that is. My lips are sealed. I won't talk to you even if you pry my mouth open. I wasn't going to pry your mouth open to have you talk to me, rather. That was the whole idea. It's hard to talk when I pry your mouth open and shove my dick in there. Alright. So, did we go everywhere except... Alright. Kind of wish that that they would at least let me stay at that inn. Golly. Oh, but that's okay. Let's heal this person. Let's heal Fast Joe. Let's talk to Beezy inside. And then we'll probably have to call it another episode. Jeez. Yeah, I did this one right after the last one. I was just curious to see what was next. Oh, you sound like you might not be a dick based on the music. Welcome. Say, you're from Nesquad, aren't you? Even disguised, that smell gives you away. You look tired. Okay, so we do smell different. I was right. Like some fresh baked bread, and to have your bottles filled. Yeah. I feel much better, and my bottles are full, and also we have bread. The bread might not go in our inventory, though. Hello? Oh. You look like you're in trouble. I'll tell you how to mask that smell. There's a grain called Kiowa. That might not be how you pronounce it. Kind of like quinoa. I didn't know that it was pronounced quinoa, and I had been eating cereal that contained it for like a long time. In the caves to the east of here, if you bake and eat it, your smell will go away. When you get the Kiowa bread, bring it back here, I'll bake it for you. So why were they saying that you won't make it back in one piece? From talking to her, I wonder. Not entirely sure. But this sucks now because this is another town where I'm not going to be able to sell my shit. What are you doing in there? You won't get away with this. Oh, I thought you meant that the person up there was going to kick our ass, not you were going to kick our ass. Alright, you don't seem threatening at all, but... Oh, now we got fire. Oh, A must be all, because now I got fire all, bolt all. I got warp and escape, too. Is one of them escape from battle and the other one's escape from a dungeon? I also didn't notice that your shit just scrolls down infinitely. Alright, so let's fire S this guy. I'm gonna have to rearrange my spells too. It is nice that you can change the order of them. And bolt you. I'm guessing that this isn't gonna be very difficult. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so bolt does 1, but it did 50 with Medea. Thomas's fire does... I almost got to, like, verbalize it just to keep it in my mind. Oh, and you died already, so it doesn't fucking matter. 1 experience. It didn't gain a level? What the frick? Last. Next... Or this time it's a draw. Next time, don't expect to get away intact. Oh, good. I noticed that a lot of games do that. You just kick their ass and they'll be like, oh, it was a close fight. Like, no, I'm pretty sure I kicked your ass pretty hard, so... Okay, so I could rearrange my spells and put my bottles at the top off screen. I can't sell my shit yet. But in the next one, we're gonna actually... Just 1 second. And you're probably not gonna let me up. Okay. So that's probably gonna be our next place to go after we do that. Did I actually... Oh, I didn't go down there. Okay, I might just grind for a few minutes off camera too, just to gain some levels, because I really haven't been fighting a lot. And I just want to stay on top of the fights, because the more leveled up we are, then the less healing, if nothing else, the less healing I have to do between battles off or on camera. But yeah, we're gonna go up to that cave. We're gonna get that bread, or get that grain, and have BZ bake it for us. And we'll do that next one. Have a good one.